It's only a point away at New Mills. Is that a good point for you?
Fantastic point for us, really, isn't it? Apparently we're only a small club. You know, we're not supposed to come here. We're supposed to come to places like this and roll over and let these you know, steamroller us. You look at that. You look at the full game. I think there was only one team who looked likely to win it. I think we've had a penalty claim, and I think it's been hard because you know we're expected to come here and get people. I don't think after that. You know, I think they'll be the ones who are more happy coming off the pitch with a point. I think that's 2 points off for us, considering the amount of chances we've had and the amount of possession. I think they've had 5 shots in the game. I think we've kept them at bay, and I think we could have scored a few as well. But you know, that's football, and to come away from here with a point is a fantastic result for us.
There's a poor tackle in the first half on Danny O'Brien. How did you see that?
I don't really want to talk about that because, you know, I'm an advocate of referees. I think it's tough for them. I think they've got a tough job to do, and more importantly, I think that they have to, you know, they come under a lot of criticism from people. The referee's made a decision, and I'll respect his decision, and that's that. Do we think the tackle was poor? What do you think? Maybe, you know, they're saying the lad slipped. His foot's come through and caught our lad in the thigh. But I'm not going to stand here and bemoan refereeing decisions. The referee wasn't the reason why we never got a point from that game. Our wasteful finishing was the reason. But I'm disappointed for the players because it'd have been nice to come here and get 3 points. We've done really well, and I'm happy with the result.
Joe Alter, the claim for the penalty later on in the game. How did you see that one, though?
Again, I don't really want to say too much about it because it's tough. It's a split-second decision. The pitch is slippy. I think he's knocked it past him. For me, common sense would tell me he doesn't want to go down, he wants to carry on in the box. But then we look at the chance that we had right at the death where Joe could have squared it and it's 2-1 and it's game over. But, you know, that's irrelevant, that's neither here nor there. We come here today and we weren't expected to get anything. New Mills are in the playoffs or looking towards the playoffs. You know, and they're looking to push on. We're only a small club apparently. So you be the judge of that.
Yeah, a fantastic performance, both first half and second half. The lads dug in. It's got to be pleasing on a personal note to keep this form going. I think it's 7 games now in all competitions that you haven't been defeated, and it's 7 games. But in saying that's 5 wins as well and 2 draws.
It's great to come to places like this and pick up points. And you know, some of the spectators will tell you, the honest ones will say, we've come here and we've played well. We're not a bad side. We've got a great little side, and we look to attack people and we look to get at teams. And more importantly, we look to win games. We haven't come here and set up with 5 at the back and 4 across the midfield. We've set up here to come and get something from the game today, and we did. And credit to the players again. Credit to Barry and Macher and everyone who's associated with Cammell Laird. As I keep saying, when I've got 35 points on the board, then you can congratulate me. But I've got 19, and I'm a long way off what I expected, what I want for this season.
I'll sage it up next on Tuesday. You've got to be confident going anywhere now, Tony.
I'm never confident, I keep saying to you. 1 game at a time, 1 step at a time. You know, we're on the bottom rung of the ladder, as I keep saying. Last season we weren't on the ladder. This season we're on the bottom rung of the ladder. And we'll keep making steady progress. And, you know, come the end of the season, judge me on the results then and judge me on the finishing position. I'll say it'll be a game where we'll look to get some minutes into some of the players. But it's another competition that I'd like to hopefully progress through. I think we should have enough to beat Alsager. But if we don't, it'll only be down to lack of effort from the players, not lack of effort from us.
Definitely, and then the week later, it's the big one, Halifax.
I won't lose no sleep over it. The reason why I won't lose no sleep is because we're not expected to go through, are we? As I say, Halifax are a fantastic side. They're in the Conference North, where we're on a little journey, and hopefully the journey will take us somewhere. And if it doesn't, and if we go out next week, as long as my players walk off that pitch with their heads held high, then that'll do me. So next week's for the players and for the club. It's not for me. for me is another point today, and we'll go into our next league game, and hopefully we'll get some more points on the board, and we'll continue in this vein of form. But as I say, you know, today's a fantastic point here at New Mills, and you know, long may it continue.
I'm going to say fantastic, Tony, and long may it continue. Mate.
Cheers.
All the best.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Ta-ra.